Hi Cancer, so I like to get straight to the readings. If there is anything that you feel you need to know about the readings, then I definitely encourage you to read the description box, especially if you're new to tarot. The card deck information that I've used for your reads can always be found in my pinned comments below. And cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind that this might not be your story at all. This could be someone else entirely different that your Cancer is dealing with, and equally Cancers, if you please just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Cancerian. Okay, these reads, they cannot and will not resonate for absolutely everybody. And also the energies that we pull, there is no guarantee that it's going to be a continuing story from the energies that we've had out for you before. Again, just because, you know, we're reading for such a big collective, there is no guarantee about what is going to come out of this read. No one knows until it's there. Okay, right. Devastation, so that would be the Tower. Destruction, struggles, no way out, feeling trapped, and pregnancy, new life. It's a bit of a mixed bag for you Cancers. What the hell is going on with your energy? For once, like I'm just going to level you here Cancers. For once, I would like to have an amazing story that comes out for you. I would love that more than anything. Unfortunately, and it's bizarre because in my introduction, I was saying, look, there's no guarantee that any of the timelines that we pull is going to be a continuation from what we've seen previously in your reads. Literally what we're seeing is a continuation of your previous themes, which is really unfortunate because I was hoping to tap into something that was going to be absolutely incredible and amazing for you. We're getting destruction, struggles and pregnancy. I mean, why? Like, what is going on in your energy, Cancers? This isn't good. Firstly, somebody could be trying to either get you pregnant or get pregnant by you as means of entrapment. So like straight away, that's not good. You know, if anybody is trying to use a baby or a child to keep another excuse me to keep another person stuck in a situation, that's abusive. Not only is it abusive to you, but it's also abusive to the child as well. And also my throat has literally gone crazy. Somebody does not want me talking about this, Cancers. They straight up don't want this coming out in the read. Like, they're forcibly trying to stop it. It's not going to work, okay? I'm going to continue this read. This read isn't going anywhere. And this read is getting posted. Somebody needs to see it. And I tend not to delete videos anyway. Right, it's not something that I do. A story comes out and it comes out for a reason, and I don't care if it even gets one view. At least one person is needing to hear this. All right, there is straight up an abusive situation, Cancers, that's going on around you. Now, either this is straight up happening to you, it could be a Cancerian that's doing this to someone else, or Cancer, and I highly suspect that this is more likely to be it, someone around you that you love and care for dearly is having this being done to them. I am telling you straight up, this particular combination is not good. I couldn't sugarcoat this even if I tried. I wouldn't do it anyway, but I mean, you can see it there. Destruction, violence, that's literally a card of the Tower. Struggles, trapped, no way out. And then pregnancy, new life. I honestly have not seen anything as clear-cut as this that has come out in a read before, ever. This is insane. Okay, now I do apologise. I have to keep coughing my way through this read because, as I say, someone doesn't want me to talk about this. They're actively trying to stop this message from coming out. All right, someone needs to hear it. Let's keep the pace moving. We're going to start pulling your tarot. Again, I have to emphasise on the point, never ever try and force a reading to fit with your current situation, okay? It's either clicking into place easily with no effort for you, or it doesn't click into place at all. And that's absolutely fine. It's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? Never try and force it to fit your situation. Have a 9-card spread, please, for Cancers. Wow. Okay. Right, so your first card out is the King of Swords. Now, this is Aquarian energy. It's all about taking your emotions out of decision making and making decisions based on fact, logic and reasoning, okay? Your next one is the Page of Wands. It's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Followed by the Six of Swords, that's Aquarian. Followed by Death, that's Scorpion. Again, please do keep an open mind. Any of the zodiacs that I mention that have come out in your read, Cancers, yes, it could be in regards to someone else that you're dealing with, or these could be placements in your own chart, okay? Right, you have the 8 of Coins, 8, 9, 10, it's Virgo. I keep getting myself confused. Sometimes I go, oh, 8 of Coins, that's Taurus energy. It's not, it's Virgo. You then have the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, I think. Hold on. Yes, Sagittarius. Judgment, Pluto, so Scorpion energy. It's for Cancers, please. Okay, Knight of Coins. The Knight is Virgo energy. And the Ace of Cups, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so things do improve for you, Cancers. Thank F for that. Like, seriously, things are going to start looking up. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Okay, this is very fast moving energy. It's coming in towards you. It pertains to things moving, action, messages, communication. It's I'm getting the impression with this one that you're not expecting this specific type of communication, that if like the vibe that I'm getting from this is the element of surprise. So somebody is going to surprise you, Cancers, okay? And I do feel that you have got someone who is in your corner fighting the good cause right next to you. And you have the Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy. If it's under there, the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, yeah, painful ending. So this element of surprise, like this message that takes you by surprise, it does pertain to an ending, a painful ending, yes, but necessary. With this Hanged Man is indicating that you're not quite sure about what you're going to do with this information. So it's saying that you're going to sit on that information for a little bit. You're not going to take any immediate action. You're just going to let the information sit with you. And then, after you've let it sort of sink in, you will have a clearer understanding about what it is that you're going to do with the information that you have. And some of you are going to make a decision to bring something to an end. Okay. Now, the middle card, for me as a reader, your first card out is the most important, and it goes hand in hand with the card that's central to your read, because if you look at the table now, Everything else that's going on around you is surrounding this. Okay, this is all about self-improvement. So you're constantly trying to find new ways of how to improve yourself in any given day. Some of you could be researching something as well. Okay, you could be delving a little bit more into the mysteries of life, you know, trying to make sense of someone else's behaviour towards you. That could have been, like, their behaviour towards you could have been the catalyst into your spiritual journey. And as we all know, that's never an easy thing, you know. It's got a nice name, spiritual journey. I mean, wow, doesn't that sound wonderful and peaceful and Zen-like? But the journey itself is actually gritty and dark and gloomy, and it takes a lot of strength and courage to get through that darkness. Again, it's all part of your spiritual journey, right? So you're taking on the challenge with that 8 of coins. And you're determined that things are going to change. Okay, this is all about a metamorphosis. And with you making these improvements on yourself, you are going through that metamorphosis, that spiritual journey. It's impressive. It is really, it's good. I'm going to have to start clarifying some things here, because we do see a King of Swords, Page of Wands and a 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is all about coming out of a bad place and moving towards smoother times. So your transition has not even remotely been smooth, but again, it's indicating that you're heading in the right direction, you're on the right path. For some of you, you're heading towards a brand new life, and there's an element of feeling alone while you're doing it, but again, you can't afford to be sentimental when you're on this kind of journey. And I'll tell you the other really unusual thing that I've noticed in your read, Cancers. The only Cups card that you have is this Ace of Cups. Everything else is swords, wands, coins, no cups, right? This is the last card in your read, which indicates that you're heading towards a new love, a true love, an honest love, a love that you're not, a love that you didn't even realize existed, a love that you might have, look at this, a love that you might have only read about in books, but haven't actually experienced in real life yet. You might have become a bit sort of cold to putting your emotions out there, purely because of the way that a certain individual had, I want to say, taken advantage of your feelings and your emotions and used your emotions to keep you trapped and stuck and whatever. And there's now this new understanding that actually love, like real love, doesn't work that way. You shouldn't feel stuck and trapped, caged by someone. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. That's something else entirely different. Some of you are learning that you have perhaps mistaken a trauma bond connection to true, genuine love. But literally, you're about to walk into a situation that does involve true, honest, authentic love. And again, it's that epiphany when you're face to face with that individual, because then you'll be like, wow, everything all of a sudden makes sense. I thought I was in love in the past, and it's turned out actually I was in an abusive relationship and I was trauma bonded to that individual. Now I've got this new individual, and they've never given me any reason whatsoever to suspect them of anything. They're true, honest, genuine. They don't lie to me. They don't hurt me physically, mentally, and any kind of hurt. Like, literally, that is the kind of love that you're about to walk into, Cancers. And that is really, really refreshing. And it only comes about because of the investigations that you undertook, should we say, the information that someone else gave to you that you quite rightly sat with. You let that information incubate. You then went searching for truth behind the information that you received, and you realized something makes sense. Something clicked into place, and because of that, something needs to come to an end. You've got the Empress under there, divine feminine energy, or Libra or Taurus. But I feel that this is about a relationship with someone not necessarily romantic. Okay, this isn't even supposed to be a relationship spread, because this is a beginning of the month read. It's supposed to be more of a broader picture about everything else that's going on in your life. The relationship reads for my channel mid-month, but that's what this read is about. It's as clear as day for me. Okay, you are with some kind, or were with some kind of individual that basically stifled your growth and your progress. Look, Ten of Swords, Empress. You had dreams, hopes, wishes and aspirations. Where did they go? Where did they go? Did you plan anything with those hopes, dreams, wishes and aspirations? Did you grow anything? Did you grow as a person? Did you evolve? You were trapped, you were stuck, you were put in a cage. And now you're breaking free. And because you're breaking free, we're seeing death, judgment, Ace of Coins. That's all about having a brand new outlook on life, with the Page of Wands as well. Some of you might have had children, or some of you are just really embracing your own inner child and pursuing the dreams that you had as a child, pursuing the things that made you laugh and smile and happy as a child, because it's been a long, long time since you had that kind of freedom to really embrace your true authenticity. You couldn't do it with this individual. They wouldn't allow it. How dare they? So you're rediscovering that life can be and should be enjoyed. And how refreshing is that? Unfortunately, though, it does require you having to go through this really difficult journey of transition. Six of Swords, death, Ten of Swords. You know, being careful about what it is that you say to your social circle, that, you know, those that you consider as friends. Be super careful about who it is that you're speaking to, because there is a vibe, again, of you feeling like you're on your own. Now, where does that feeling come from? It comes from past experience. Because in the past, when you discussed your problems, it was thrown back in your face. That's why you now feel alone. You do feel alone on this journey, but I can tell you that you're not. And I have figured out that you're not on your own, because and I said at the start of your read, look, there is someone around you that is fighting in your corner with you. I don't feel that it's human. I don't. I feel that it's spiritual. You've got spiritual backup here, Cancers. And that's why it's vitally important that you listen to your higher calling, that you listen to your higher self more now than ever. Because for the longest time with this Knight of Coins, you were not listening. You weren't listening to your higher self. Some of you were trained from a very young age with the Page of Wands to not ask questions and just do what you were told, and to just not use your own intellect. Some of you were trained to believe others before giving yourself any kind of credit. So you would never fully trust your own intuition, because it was drummed into you, for some of you, that those around you knew better than you did, which is BS. And that's what you're waking up to. That's exactly what you're waking up to. So all of this violence, destruction, towers, being trapped, feeling like you're constantly struggling in life, thinking that there's no way out, just feeling stuck, that's coming to an end. It is coming to an end, and you're walking into a brand new life where there is no there are no limits to what you can achieve. So we didn't actually need to clarify any of this at all, because to be completely honest with you, I think we got a perfectly clear picture there of what's going on in your energy. It started off really, really bad, but once you dive in and go, right, okay, so we've got this situation now, how are we going to deal with it? We dive in, we get the problem solved, we find the answers, and look at what you're getting at the end of it, an Ace of Cups. And isn't that absolutely incredible? So I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Fair enough, yes, it's not a romantic love story or anything like that, but we got results at the end of it, and wasn't it worth it? I would say that was worth it. It was a really good read, actually. Right, let's get you a healing message. It's for Cancers, please. Okay, right, so it was this one that flipped over, so that's the one that we're going to take. And you have got Frigga, readiness, bounty, and plenty. That's divine feminine energy. Again, please do take gender out of tarot, okay? You can still identify your current energy with divine feminine energy, even if you're a male, okay? It's just the polarization of the energies. Right, so I'm going to hold this up for you so that you can get your own intuitive hits off the illustration. We're going to get you the healing message from the creator of the deck, and then I will give you my intuitive hit, okay? Right, you are at a moment of great fortune in this lifetime. That's beautiful. You have created for yourself more than enough. And now the goodness that is flowing to you must be invested and used wisely. It is easy to squander youth or beauty or opportunity, as they seem such an eternal gift. But this card is here to share with you that this is the time to ensure that this wonderful moment is worked with wisely. Invest in yourself and in your health, create more wealth, learn and study, and also offer your support and investment to worthy others. Take care of yourself and truly make yourself into who and what you have always wanted to become. This time will come around again, but it will not last forever. And so Frigga wishes for you to consider the gifts that you're being given, the bounty coming to you, and consider with great vision and earnestness that will provide for you and your loved ones in the years to come. Be ready to act. Your future can be created now, and the present can become rich and enduring, that nothing can shake your ability to continue prospering your skills, your home, your mind, and your body. Take care of yourself and watch the good fortune that flows from your wise investment for many years to come. And the artwork is called Ivy. So that could be someone's name. With this one, Cancers, the important message that I can pull from this intuitively for you is you are full of abundance, prosperity, growth, opportunities. Again, everything that embodies that divine feminine energy. So be super, super careful about who it is that you're sharing this wealth, abundance, and prosperity with. Okay, just be super careful about who is in your social circle, who is just taking from you just because they can, you know, who is trustworthy, you know, who is worthy of your love and your time. Okay, right, so we're going to conclude this read with the Rebel deck. If anybody is offended at swearing, then definitely switch off now, because almost all of these cards have got quite a lot of swearing on them. If you know that you're going to be offended, then you don't have to listen, okay? So Cancers, please. So Cancers, please. Oh, wow, okay. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're a grown-ass adult, stop blaming others for your shit. Okay, so Cancers, if anyone around you is blaming others for the situations that they're getting themselves into, it's not your job to fix them. And for the very small amount of cross-watchers where that's a Cancerian who's blaming everyone else for their problems, you know, that would then be flipped, wouldn't it? So you can, these cards are all interchangeable, all right? You're being shady, someone is, yeah, watch out, shit could get ugly. And winning, you've got a good thing going, don't ruin that shit. Yeah, again, make sure that you're investing in like-minded individuals, Cancers. Make sure that you're not investing in those who are just going to take from you, not give anything back, and leave you high and dry, basically, okay? That's never a nice situation to be in. Okay, so for those Cancerians who are sticking around, we are going to move on to a bonus shadow work reading, and that's all about focusing on the dark parts of self for some really intense healing energies. Okay, so acknowledging the darkest parts of ourselves that we would rather keep hidden. Okay, welcome back, Cancers. This is going to be your bonus shadow work reading, and we're just going to pull one card, or however many decide to jump out, and we're going to delve into some shadow work. It's for Cancers, please. Okay, that was a huge jump. Right, so you have got wisdom, and we're going to do exactly the same as what we did with that other healing message. So we're going to hold it up for you to get your own intuitive messages as well. Right, so it says, true wisdom is effortlessly applied knowledge. Okay, so it says the tree of life represents a spiritual bridge between earth and the heavens. It is a reminder that wisdom is accessible from the macrocosm to the microcosm, because although one is bigger than the other, they are still the same in composition. The ocean is vast and the glass of water on the table may be small, but they both consist of one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms. The duplex knot is a symbol that has been used throughout the cultures of the world since the Stone Age and therefore predates its later identification with the Celts or King Solomon. It is here to reinforce the message of the inextricable link between all. Wisdom is an evolution. It is being one way, reaching the limit of that way and making a new way, and then integrating all ways as the situation demands. There is no shortage of intellectually brilliant people in the world, but the wise are few and far between. The ability to absorb, regurgitate, or cleverly manipulate information has nothing to do with the person's ability to apply what they know to their daily lives. There are many who think age, formal education, or enduring challenging situations makes one automatically wise, but no one can deny the existence of old fools, educated idiots, and the impoverished souls who have failed to integrate their hard-earned lessons for their maximum benefit. Because it's common to associate wisdom with certain occupations, we tend to give these people a hard time when they make silly mistakes and when they should have known better. Unfortunately, it's not that easy, and things just don't work out that way. If you get wisdom in a reading, the Sibyl's Oraculum may be asking for you to stop and consider the following questions related to your query or situation. Was that situation, for example, a number of years spent with a partner that didn't work out, really a waste of time? Have you forgiven yourself for it? If not, then will you? Do you expect someone else to wise up just because you have gotten the point? Is it time to reevaluate your position on the matter at hand based on past experience? Are you listening to the advice of someone who doesn't have any direct experience about your matter? Are you negatively prejudging possibilities, making excuses, or coming down with the case of what ifs because you secretly fear growth? Does the colloquial definition of insanity as repeating the same behaviours but expecting different results apply to you? And be honest. And do you feel that you're too old, too educated, or too tried and tested to learn more? Okay. It's quite an intense message that comes with that one. So basically what it's saying is, just as an example, never mistake education for intelligence, okay? Like there are plenty of individuals out there who have got XYZ diplomas to their name, but what have they actually done with it? You know, if they're not doing anything with the education that they received, then should you really be looking up to them as good examples to follow? You know, whenever you watch someone making the same mistakes over and over and over, and they're expecting a different result each time, it gets to that point of frustration of, look, why are you continuing to do the same thing over and just literally you're not getting anywhere? Why don't you try it a different way? Just because they didn't think of that different way doesn't automatically make them stupid. Okay, it's just that they're probably not capable of thinking differently. Now, however this energy applies to you and to your situation, I don't know. I would hazard a guess and say that some of you who realised that you were in this awful relationship with whoever this is, whether it's a family member or a romantic relationship, makes no difference, okay? Somebody was in an abusive relationship. They have only just realised that that is actually the case. The worst thing that you could do right now is to sit there and hate on yourself. all right? Because that's going to keep you stuck even further. Now that you know, and now that you have the information, now is the time to do something about it. Be active in your life and do something about it, okay? Ooh. Wow, I'm really impressed with that read, Cancers. I was not expecting anything nearly as in-depth as that for you. It's not to be cheeky, it's just I've never experienced a read for you that was really, really in-depth. A lot of the readings that I could pull for you, it's almost as if you wouldn't let me get any deeper in the energy, basically. You always sort of kept us at surface level. That's what I meant by that comment. Yeah, incredible stuff though, and very, very best of luck to you. That is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.